Unless you've been living under a rock somewhere, you'll have come across someone talking about delicious shawarmas that have taken Lusaka by storm. They are sold somewhere in Kamwala South, just about a kilometer from Goldcrest Mall. This place has no name written on it, yet everyone is talking. I've come here to find out why these shawarmas are so popular.
They say it's bad manners to talk with food in your mouth. Uncle Jimmy's shawarmas are a flavorful dish packed with a tangy and warm sauce topping, drizzled across shredded chicken, boldly marinated into an unforgettable mouth-watering experience. It's no wonder they trend on social media in Zambia. Other people have their unique experience too with this food.
It's nice, it's big, it's different, and it's enjoyable. It's different from the shawarma that I've tasted elsewhere.
They've got the best roasted chicken in town, and their customer service is really, really good.
How about the taste of their food?
It's really amazing. You should try it.
I didn't know that there was so good food until one time my sister brought some takeaway, and she brought the food at home, and we had it at the dinner. It was so beautiful. So today I just said to my sister, let's go and have the food in Kamana's house. This is what has made us from town to come here and have lunch here.
There's nothing too much special about me. Not too much. I think I would tell you something that I still maintain to say it's just the grace of God. You know, when the Lord opens the door, people won't understand. And that's the reason why the issues that have been facing around here is that you're seeing, I don't know if it's a culture that we have in Zambia, that if you're going to have a lot of vehicles packed in one place, it should be alcohol, or there's a funeral, if you like, if anything, maybe there's a party. And so these are some of the challenges that I've been having, like, you know, unexpectedly, you know, even at the wrong time, amidst people, and then somebody comes to say, I want to start carrying an inspection.
Are you saying there are people that have been coming here, the authorities, to try and close you down because of your newfound popularity?
Yes.
So how have you been able to respond
the
to all
expectation from them is that, you see, they don't believe, they're expecting to, because alcohol has been denied, there's no bar that is running. And so their expectation is that if they're going to come instantly and then find me to say, probably maybe I have alcohol, they'll say, no, Mr. Jimmy was not selling food, he was selling alcohol. Yes.
How have you been able to deal with that?
Well, like one case that I had on Monday, which was the, holiday, that one, I've forgotten the name of it. I didn't follow it carefully. But it was a holiday on Monday last week, where somebody comes alone, single-handedly, wants to start carrying the inspection midday amidst people. And I told him to say, I can't.
Zambians are often accused of pulling one another down. Will you say you're experiencing that right now?
That concept, I don't know where it came from, to say Zambians, okay. But I think they're just those disgruntled fellows that, they have nothing to do. Then he says, okay, today I'm going to pull Gondwe down, or today I'm going to pull Jimmy down. But I don't want to categorize every Zambian to say this is his attitude. Yes, and that's the reason why, for me, I'll defend myself.
For a person who's just won this sudden fame, I mean, it's not easy to be endorsed by the likes of Hakainde Hichilema, the leader of the opposition, actresses, actors. How are you coping with this newfound fame?
Okay, it's God who has, uplifted my name to be there.
And this is your time?
And this is my time.
How do you make your shawarma differently?
If I'm going to clarify too much and talk about that, then I will, to be tantamount to taking the glory to myself, I will still maintain, I will say it's just the glory of God. Because you see, people when they come, okay, some of them, they don't believe, because their expectation is to find that standard of, but when they come here, are you sure this is the place where a shawarma is coming from, Mr. Pwando's? I said yes. I tell them to say yes. things are coming
Maybe
from.
not. Maybe you found some love potion, some some love potion to do with your shawarma, Olibeka and Karamatila.
God, trust me, there are people who knows me, like where I'm coming from. You know, there was known me to be a fan, you know, I mean, somebody who loves God. And I will maintain, whether I'm down, I'm not down, I still maintain to say, I love God and I shall still continue proclaiming the name of God. And this is what is happening in Gondwe. There's nothing special about me.
How's the mixing? What do you put in there?
Trust me, it's a simple way of doing things.
Tell me more about
it. I think for me, there's only one secret that makes this business. It's just garlic. Garlic is a good thing. If you know how to manipulate it, the Lord shows you how to manipulate it.
How do you manipulate it?
Well, you need to get the flavor, the best flavor from garlic. How do you do it? You get garlic, you blend it, and then cooking oil, put it on the pan, and then with a lot of cooking oil. And then it will reach a point like where it's almost getting to a point where it's almost getting bent. That's the moment that you get the best flavor from garlic. And then you sieve it. The remains, you find a way on how you can use them for, but you still don't throw, because it's still useful. You can use it on chicken, marinate the chicken in that's another chapter, another part. Yeah, but meantime you'll have gotten the, you know, it will come out like garlic, will come out like in form of cooking oil. Yeah, and so whenever you mix it with whichever food, and then it passes through fire, that one, once the food is ready, the flavor you always get it.
Your garlic must have a very strong aroma, because here where we're seated, this place, there's no name written on it.
Yes.
But people continue coming. Others, for instance, calling you without stopping.
Amen.
I mean, you haven't advertised this place,
Yes.
but it still stands out.
Yes.
Why is it so?
I'll still say this, that God is the only one who can maybe speak on my behalf. Like he has denied us to say you cannot speak on his behalf. Yeah, but for me, I think God would speak on my behalf, because he's the one who gives.
That demand has also got the downside. There's a time I came, there were people that had waited for 2 hours. They're saying the shawarma is too good, they'll wait for it. But at the same time, the waiting time is too much. How are you coping with this demand?
Gondwe, you see, this is what the word of God says, that when he blesses you, he says he will bless you abundantly and your cup is going to overflow. So never waste time to start wondering about what is falling down that you should start picking.
But you must mind
Yes.
your customers, because they make you. So if you're going to wait for too long, then it's also a disadvantage.
I don't have that capacity at that particular time. This is what I'm actually fighting with.
How are you fighting it?
Because this is COVID time. And then I'm saying, how I wish this can continue forever, so that I can continue enjoying. You see, had it not been for a disease, I would say I would love this to continue. Okay,
But there'll come a time when the disease will go. So then how are you going to continue?
I think God appointed this time, that this is a time that I believe, I'm not speaking on behalf of God, but this is what I feel, that because all of a sudden, how does it happen? All of a sudden, when you go and look at the environment here, you've been around here, my place, you've seen. What's so special? What do you think is so special about?
That's why I talked about Kalamatil and
Even me also, I'm shocked. I'm saying, God, what is this? That's all I can say.
In a moment, I'll also try to make a shawarma, and I want you to grade me.
Sure.
Maybe from 1 to 10. If
Sure.
I pass, I'll be very happy. If I fail, maybe I'll try something else. But before we get to that,
Yes.
What do you make of the state of the food industry in Zambia, given your involvement? There are so many places that are selling your usual chicken and chips, fish and chips, and then most of the people have also gone traditional. You found a niche for your shawarma. Do you think there's a future in the food industry in Zambia?
The room that is in food industry is so abundant to the extent that because everything is dependent on how one tastes the food and how he wants, what he wants. Maybe this one can be a guy who's traditional, likes traditional. That's the reason why you can even see, somebody from Tanzania can come with his own recipe and you still make it impact in Zambia. The other one comes from Burundi, who still make it. So just like you would also go in these countries and say, you can even take this shawarma there.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make sure that I clean all the vegetables that I'm going to use for my test. Looking forward to being graded by the master himself. This recipe is not called by any name. You may call it Ken Studio recipe. Sorry, the chips are supposed to be fried, I forgot. So that will take about 5 to 10 minutes. Come with me. Yay! Right. Yeah, so this is the shawarma that I made for you. Just to make sure, I'll just sprinkle some sauce again so that you can grade me outside.
Please.
All right. Okay. Don't be messful.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been mean with you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
So this is what I prepared for you.
Sure.
From me to you with love for grading.
Receive with love. I receive. I receive with love.
Okay.
You've forgotten to put the chili here.
Is it a must though?
Well,
Or that's the way you make it?
chili, the way I make it is it adds flavor. Yeah. Then I think the first time that when it was advertised, the people who advertise it, they never forgot to advertise with chili.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the trademarks, rather.
Yeah. Okay.
But surely speaking, I love the food. I am enjoying the food.
Okay. So
like
from 1 to 10, how many marks are you giving?
I don't want to encourage you too much. I'll give you 4.
Okay, listen.
4%.
Keep your shawarma, I'll keep my journalism. Clearly I failed. So what do you think is the link between a boom in your business and the COVID period that we're living in? Why do you think a lot of people are coming here in this period?
In terms of turmoil, for those that love the Lord, is when God will bring them up. It's what you declare, what you confess. There's power in the tongue.
Are you going to invest in new equipment, new braziers, new people altogether?
Trust me, I will have to take a little while, because I think from the time this whole thing started, which I never expected. The first day it happens, I'm doubting. And then in the morning, God is telling me, no, Jimmy, I've opened the door. I still can't believe. That's a problem with man. He still can't just believe. We say, no, what? Do I have?
Yeah.
Is this my time?
Yeah.
Now you start becoming, insecure. But what are you insecure about?
Do you have any plans for expansion? For instance, going to other provinces?
Trust me, Bali, if the Lord has opened, which I believe His code was opened, not even the sky is the limit. Yes.
Maybe I should have asked you this much earlier. Who exactly is Jimmy?
Jimmy, his desire was to play football, and the three of us, me and Christopher Katongo and his young brother Felix, we sit down. They'll tell you to say, this guy, sure, we have respect for one another. Yes, we do have.
Why, you
Now,
played with them?
Yes, I did. In fact, yes. The first time I met Christopher Katongo was at Green Buffaloes under Peter Kaumba and under George Chicken. Yeah.
Rwanda. They coached you?
Yes.
Okay.
These people, we know each other like, hey. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so.
But how come you didn't go far with your football?
Well, I think, I'll be honest with you, I just had too much issues that were at that particular time were actually pulling me down. Yeah. On the other side, my mother was sick. On the other side, where I was staying, it was something different, which I would never like to dwell on at this particular time.
But are you happy with the turnaround in your life? You wanted to be a footballer, now you're making shawarma that is making everyone talk.
Actually, I'm happy. I'm very happy because you see, the truth of the matter is that I think I love cooking, and most of the time I've made bombs in my house.
Food bombs. In terms of education, how far did you go? Married?
Well married with a very beautiful wife.
How many kids?
5.
Education-wise?
Education-wise, I only obtained as far as maybe I would say grade 12. That's all. Yeah, came out with poor results anyway. Managed to pass in English with 1. The rest is
There's this debate that has been there for a very long time. What is a shawarma really? Is it one that is wrapped or the way you make it? I mean, people always argue and debate.
No, things change. Bro, things change. Yeah, and this is the reason why we've got copycats here and there. Things change. The other one, you will see, okay, this is how this guy is doing it. Okay, I'll do it in a different way. Yeah, so it's just the name, but things will still change. I mean, will continue changing, but the name remains the name. Yeah.
What advice would you give youngsters, or any person for that matter, wanting to venture into the food industry like you have?
The most important thing is to, don't get on board because somebody is making that, somebody is doing that, so that, and that's the reason why I'll be honest with you. With me, I'm not intimidated. Anyone can ask me, okay, Mutula Ngeko. A lot of people have come on board Kennedy to ask me, even including through my wife, to say, but Wafweko. I've never denied them, but I just find some of these things now wasting my time because at the end of the day, people have the mind of admiring to say, so I become Kennedy or you become me.
Do you have any plans of investing in motorcycles, for instance, for deliveries? Because you have to move with technology. People are making food orders through their mobile phones. Has such a thoughts crossed your mind?
Sure, 100% I will. I would like.